So in the last video, I explained about how to create a Facebook ad account or business manager. Now in this video, I will be going further. I believe we stopped here yesterday where we were seeing these things I call objectives. Now I'm going to show us a live format of it. So I told us yesterday that we would click on create. Now let us allow it to load. Now this is the page I was referring to. Let me shift this up a bit. So this is the page I was referring to. No. Now looking at this page, we can see brand awareness, reach, traffic, engagement, app install, video views, lead generation, messages, conversions, catalog sales, store visits. Now these are called objectives, just as we can see it here, objectives. What does this thing means? Now we understand that there are different reasons why people want to run adverts. Now based on these reasons, Facebook has made it possible for us to have several options to choose from. For example, let's say you want to make an awareness of your brand. Probably you're not even trying to sell anything at the moment. You just want your brand to be known, or people to have an idea of what your brand is all about. Then you can choose the brand awareness just from the name. Or you want your adverts to reach more people, you can choose the amount and the objective reach. Now Facebook, we how will I explain it? The Facebook charges you differently. Like when you make use of traffic or you make it of engagement, the amount that Facebook will charge you are always different. They are not the same. They charge you based on the objective you chose. So if you are choosing the traffic objective and you saw that the amount they are charging you is different from when you made use of the engagement objective, bothered don't be bothered. They are charging you differently based on the objective you chose. Now one objective is not expensive more than the other, so that you won't think that let me make use of this objective because it is cheaper. No, every objective has its own reasons. Now let's talk about traffic objective in details. Traffic objective: engagement, app install, video views, lead generations, messages. Let's talk about them in details. Now people make use of traffic objective when they are trying to direct people to their website For example, let's say you have a website where you sell weight loss products, and you want to direct people to that website so that they can see what your product is all about and buy. You make use of the traffic objective. This will give you the opportunity for you to input your URL. URL means the website link, the link itself. Just like when we look at the top of this page, we can see this http blah blah blah. This is the URL of this page itself. This is the URL of this page itself. So the URL of that landing page or the sales page or whatever it's called, Facebook has a place where you can input your details. That is that. Then The another reason why traffic objective is used is, now if you are trying to direct people to your website, based on that objective, Facebook will find people that are most likely to click on your advert. Now Facebook, they have this, well, I call it artificial intelligence sort of, that will be able to detect people who are prone to clicking on adverts. So Facebook will show your advert to them. That's the traffic objective. Now, if you are using engagement objective for an advert that you are meant to use traffic objective for, even though your advert will be running at a lesser amount, you will not get the desired result. That is why it is best for you to stick to the objective that you know is meant for your advert. All right, now let's go to, okay, now last thing before I go to engagement objective is this. For the traffic objective, you are only charged when people click on the link to go to your website, because what you want them to do is to go to your website. So they would be charging you per person. Now for engagement objective, you are not necessarily trying to direct people to your website, even though you might have a link to your website embedded in the advert. But for this engagement, the main reason of this objective, the engagement objective, is because you want people to engage with your post, you want people to like it, you want people to comment on it. That is the major reason for this engagement, for this engagement objective. So when you choose this objective, you are telling people that, hey, you are telling Facebook that, hey, I want people to comment on this post and I want people to like it, because it's on those bases that you'll be charged. Facebook will charge you for anyone that likes or comments on your post. But when you make it of the traffic objective, even though people like and comment on your post, Facebook will not charge you based on that. They will charge you based on the people that click the link to go to your website. I hope you're understanding this. Now, for the engagement objective, even if anyone see your link and click it to go to your website, Facebook will not charge you. They will only charge you based on those that like your post and comment on it. Even if people share your post, Facebook will not charge you. Now, app install is based on people clicking on a link and going directly to probably the the Play Store. That is for the Android. Then for the Apple Store, for the Apple gadgets. Now you will be charged per person that clicks on a link to go to the Play Store to install the app. That is what the app install is. So from the name, you can easily deduce what the objective is all about. Now video views, same as that. You are going to be charged for anyone that views your video. Now for this one, probably you want to make use of a video to run your advert. Some people prefer using video actually, so you can make it of this video views, this objective called video views. So Facebook will be charging you per people that views your advert, and people can view your advert, then call you from there. If you drop your contact details, they can view your advert, drop the comments. But for video views, you are charged. Even though people are commenting, you are only charged when people view your video. Okay, that is that. Let's go to lead generation. In lead generation, you are trying to collect email list of people. That's what leads is all about. You are trying to generate leads. You are trying to, probably you want to get like 3,000 email leads. So with lead generation, you can easily use the objective, so that now Facebook will be charging you for anybody that drops their their emails and their name. It's as simple as that. Anyone that drops their emails in order to probably get updates on their own inbox, that's how Facebook will be charging you. So Facebook is charging you based on the email list you are getting per email list. Messages, just from there, we all know the messages they are referring to, which is this: the messenger. You want to receive messages that you are interested in talking with people via their inbox. So for anyone that clicks to have a conversation with you, that's how Facebook will charging you. Sorry, let me just swipe this thing down a bit to create some space. Okay, all right. So that is that for messages. You want to run an advert whereby people can be able to message you, so that you can interact with them from there. That's how you make use of messages. Now, conversions. In conversions, you are trying to tell people that, hey, after you've checked out my website, I want you to make an online purchase. So the moment people are paying for your product online, Facebook is noting it. Facebook is noting it. Facebook is noting it. That okay, so person has paid o. So person has paid o. I hope you understand. Now, another thing I want to say concerning all these subjects is you actually don't need to have in-depth knowledge of everything. Yes, for example, let me give you some objectives that I don't use. For example, brand awareness, reach, I don't use them. Store visits, catalog sales, conversions, I don't use them. Now this is not because they are not important, they are important, but at the moment I don't need them for what I want to do. So if I don't need them for what I want to do, I just ignore them, even though I might not know exactly how effective they can work, but I will just ignore them because I don't need them at the moment. For example, this catalog says I've never punched it before to try to use it to run an advert. That is because it is not important for what I want to use it to do. Probably maybe next month or so, while I'll be working on some other bigger projects, I will start making use of the conversions, not even the catalog sales or service. I'll start making use of the conversions. Now, that's why it's best for you to use the focus on the objective that best suits you, because there are several tools in this Facebook marketing that you can use. You are just meant to focus on the one that best suits you. All right, so catalog sales, just from the word catalog sales, you are trying to make people to place orders on your e-commerce store. It's as simple as that. Store visits, blah blah blah. So I believe I've been able to break down these objectives to us so that we can know what they are actually about. And I know by now you already having in mind which of the objectives you want to do. Some of you might be saying that, how can I create a website? I want to direct people to my website, stuff like that. Don't worry, in the course of this tutorial, I'll be explaining to us how we can start, how we can register our website and all. Okay, so that will be all for now. In the next tutorial, I would be explaining about, I'll be choosing this objective one by one and explaining to us how they work. But before I close this, I would want to say this thing. Now initially I told us that oh sorry, I've clicked on something. All right, initially I told us this, I showed us this, where is it, the pictorial illustration Now, because this current one that the one I just showed you is an already active ad account, there are some features. Okay, let me say this pictorial illustration for just being set up. So there are some features that you will encounter there, but immediately your ad account is set up, you will encounter those features again. For example, if I just setting up your ad account and you click on traffic objective, now this is exactly how it is going to show out. Then you just click on set up ad account, the blue button. It will take you directly to this page. To this page, this currency page, where you are just meant to click on continue. But if you've set all of these things up already, by the time you click on maybe traffic objective, sorry, I don't know why. By the time you click on traffic objective, you will not encounter that second page. You will not encounter this second page. You won't encounter it at all. It will just take you directly to the settings, which is this. I hope you understand. So if you are just setting your ad account newly, you are going to encounter this page. But if you are not setting it up newly, you are not going to encounter this page. I'm referring to this page. Yes. So if you're not setting it up newly, you won't encounter this page. I hope you understand. So that's just what I want us to note. So that will be all for this tutorial. In the next tutorial, as I said, we'll be going into much more deeper things. Thanks and bye.